Hello, U.S. History 101. Welcome to week 12. And here I am at late in the evening. What time is it? I put my phone somewhere else. I think it's like 8 or 9. I think it's 8. And I think you're about 11:09 a.m. So I hope you're having a good Sunday. Many of you are not going to see this until probably later in the week, though, so that's cool. I'm just here chilling in my room, and I just want to say before I start that my heart goes out to all of you. I mean, look, I have family and friends in California as well, and what a nutty time, right? Like with the fires. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's depressing. There's a girl I went to grad school with, and she lost one of her step-grandmothers, and I used to own a small coffee shop in Salon in McHenry Village. By the way, I can't remember if I ever told you guys that, but I mean, it was like really small, and I was there for a while. Anyhow, one of my friends there, like her family lost 4 homes in Paradise. And it's just, it's bad. It's really bad. And it's depressing to watch, and then I watched this mass shooting situation. And, I think I might have already told you in some of my announcements that the one thing that I get consistently from Europeans here, where they're really confused about American political life, is they don't get this obsession with guns. They don't have a Second Amendment in most. I don't actually know if any countries have some. In Switzerland, there's a mandatory having guns. Switzerland's its own thing, its own topic, but yeah, we have mass shootings, and everybody here says, so you guys are going to stop being obsessed with guns, right? Because you have so many mass shootings, and then everybody here, buys more guns and talks about, conceal and carry. And that is crazy talk to people here. So I'm not having this debate with you guys. I'm just letting you know how it's perceived by Europeans. They think it's crazy. I actually had this whole conversation with these girls at a bar. I was thankful they wanted to talk to me. And they wanted to talk to me a lot, mainly having this long discussion, asking about this whole obsession that they don't understand. And I think that's interesting that it's so not understandable to them. And by the way, I hope I'm not repeating myself on this. There's an American myth that Hitler took away all the guns, and that's how he came to power. Actually, if you research it, he expanded gun rights compared to the government before him. So that's a myth. Just throw that one out. Doesn't necessarily have any impact on the American debate over guns or not. But when people say that, just stop. Okay, that doesn't make a point for anything. It's not true history. It's fake news. Okay? All right. Hitler came to power because he was popular with a lot of people, That's what it comes down to. And so whatever. Moving on from that topic, there's the fires, there's the mass shootings, European opinion, thoughts. And here we are moving into the entrenched ideas of slavery in the United States. We just covered a very important topic of the Mexican-American War. So glad that you guys now at least have an understanding of that and putting that in the context. By the way, when's the last time you've heard any discussion about the caravan issue in the news since the elections? You haven't, probably, right? Anyways. Anyhow, so we have that covered. And now I have this week lectures. This is the only time I ever do this. None of it is from me. And the reason was, at the time, when I was going over the lectures, I found this one guy, his lectures, and I just thought that they really covered a lot of these kind of basic points for the section very well. And sometimes I just feel like, why reinvent the wheel? I think it'd be very shady for a professor to do that all the time. But I make a lot of lectures for you guys, and what's important for me is also that you guys get exposed to good information. So I put that out there, and then I have a documentary on Nat Turner, and this is a heavy video, man. This is a heavy history, and this is where it gets real. And starting next week, we're gonna actually start reading. I'm pretty sure it's next week, yeah. We're going to start reading the book, Defending Slavery. If you don't have that book that is required reading, you better get that ordered, because that's a part of our discussions. We're going to switch from the Howard Zen book, and we're going to move into reading the Southern Intellects' primary sources, their texts of them defending slavery, including Thomas Jefferson. And you'll see a picture of a wanted ad he had for a runaway slave. That's a little disturbing. So, that's what we're going to do. And help to kind of come to terms a little bit with this significant part of the American history. So that's it. So if anybody has any other questions or needs anything, let me know. Tomorrow, I am going to be mainly in Belgium. I'm going to take a train because I can. Because it's closer, it's just going to do that. Because that's what people can do here. That's the thing I realized, right? An hour and a half away, going from Modesto to San Francisco is the same as me going to another country now. I can take a train to Belgium. It's crazy, right? And by the way, I just went to a Dutch town, and I didn't even know I was 10 minutes from Germany. So and it was like an hour and a half, like 2 hours, 2-hour train. So, anyways, I have nothing else to say. You guys have a great week, and we'll be in touch.